naming your character Wesley Snipes is absolutely based. I love the Blade movies, so yeah. Props to you. But today we're going to be checking out this video called How to Monster Hunter by Punk Duck. The link to the OG video will be at the very top of the description, so before watching this reaction to it, please make sure to go support the OG creator. I did finish Monster Hunter World and still currently am playing through Iceborne here on the channel, so hopefully I'll get most of these references or any lessons that are taught here. I feel like this is likely going to be a more comedic video, but I was recommended it after the last Monster Hunter video I did on, I believe it was Maxor's video on Monster Hunter World. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Okay, he's not aggroed on me, but it definitely feels like he's aggroed on me.
Oh my god, what?
What is that?
Well, I'm feeling pretty dead right about now.
Oh god. Oh jeez. What is this?
Hey.
I don't think I've done this fight before. Is that a Mega Rathalos or something? Good game. Yeah, that's what you do. Let's learn how to Monster Hunter properly
is an
this time.
Absolute masterpiece of a game. Finally, a video game where I can beat my meat in front of animals without having to make an awkward twitlonger about it. It's got one.
What the fuck? No. Oh man. But the concept of Monster Hunter is genius, but also when you look at it out of context, it's kind of messed up. I absolutely adore the gameplay loop, but I do wish in World it was more streamlined with the multiplayer experience. Thankfully, it does seem to be the direction Wilds is going in, so super hyped for that one.
One of my favorite combat systems of all time, the armor and weapon designs are some of the best in the business, but it's...
Yes. 1,000,000,000% agree on this. The progression feels satisfying because you're actually, fighting a tougher monster, getting better gear from that looks amazing and unique. It's also very satisfying when you learn to master a particular hunt for a particular monster, because you can very clearly see that you've improved because, well, you're obviously not getting beat up anymore. I still have yet to learn how to fight a Tigrex. That first fight that I did not go so well.
It's bogged down by some completely whack design decisions. Who's the brainiac at Capcom that decided cutscenes should be unskippable? And they're
I have no idea. The party leader has to watch the animation first? What? Why? Can't we just watch it together?
like... bad.
I actually can't see in this cutscene because my guy's armor is so fucking massive. Big Chungus in the house.
Nitpicks aside, I love this series. I've been playing it since Monster Hunter Freedom 2, and I'm so happy that I can finally play it without turning my hand into a pretzel. But let's get down to business. What do you do?
As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is my first Monster Hunter, so I got to jump in on the quality of life stuff that wasn't in the previous games, such as, having to track down monsters with paintballs or having to actually take out your pickaxe to mine things, at least from what I've heard from you guys during these streams.
In Monster Hunter. The first hurdle you'll have to get through, besides the character creator, the cat creator, the fucking unskippable cutscenes again, and the fact that navigating the ancient forest is like trying to escape the Sky Williams house, is...
Dude, the ancient forest for any new player is like the most confusing area ever, with how many elevations there are to the map. You get used to it if you have a good sense of direction, but I know plenty of people that likely will never find their way in there without the flies.
The combat. If you're new to the game, you might dismiss it as feeling clunky. And if you're a Twitch streamer, you might hate the thought of commitment. That's why I always...
Oh, damn. When was this video made? It was made 4 years ago. Still relevant. I wouldn't describe the combat of Monster Hunter as clunky at all, but I do understand for people who haven't played these kind of action games before. Like, I'm not really a huge action game fan. It's not really my thing. I like playing turn-based strategies. But I think I was better suited or acclimated is that even a word? To the Monster Hunter combat, because before then I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and gotten like midway through Kingdom Hearts 2. And I would say the combat there is pretty similar in some aspects. Like whenever you swing your Keyblade, you're kind of locked in place and you want to make sure that you're swinging your Keyblade when you can and make sure to not swing it when you're about to get hit or you don't have enough time to dodge out of that attack animation. I definitely think learning where to position yourself and opportunities to attack the monster is one of the most important things for mastering the combat. Or, you know, if you dislike commitment, you could also just play the dual blades or something. I think Sword and Shield as well, although I don't really have much experience playing Sword and Shield.
Always give new players the same piece of advice. Fuck the quests, fuck the monsters, fuck everything. You go to your training room and you beat the ever-living shit out of this long until you find something that gels with you. There are 14 different weapons. All of them are completely different and each of them come packed with multiple playstyles, but they're pretty straightforward. Great!
It is so cool that every single weapon has a very distinct and different playstyle. Depending on the weapon that you selected, the game can feel incredibly different. Personally, I would say that I'm a hammer main. Secondarily, I do enjoy playing Greatsword a lot. I would say they're pretty simple in the fact that they're easy to use but hard to master. And that's usually what I go for in video games. I don't expect any beginners to be watching my reaction to this video, but if you are and you're just curious, I would highly recommend staying away from Charge Blade, though. That thing requires a PhD to play.
Sword, slow-ass hits, big-ass numbers. Got it.
Dude.
The bow,
ooh, landing a TCS is one of the most satisfying feelings out there. And TCS is a true charge slash, by the way. It's like the final hit in the Greatsword combo. It does the most damage, requires the most setup.
Ranged attacks, but you're built like a Smash player. Gotcha. No. Dual blades. Small baby hits, small milky numbers. Not really my style. The Charge Blade.
Hey, I actually really enjoyed it. The dual blades really helped me get into Monster Hunter because there were not that many attacks that would lock you in an animation. And it kind of allowed you to dodge out of the way if you made a mistake on like one of your first hunts and you didn't really know what the monster did, right? So at least you could play reactively. It's also really good for applying elements on a monster because of how many hits it has. So I actually really like it. Although you do have to manage your stamina gauge pretty well.
Charge Blade's actually pretty easy. So how it works is you have two modes, the Sword and Shield mode and the Axe mode. If you want to actually take full advantage of small swings, you have to charge it again by switching to Sword and Shield.
Completely accurate. Okay, what I will say though, is that I do appreciate that there is a weapon that is so hard to master. It adds a depth to the game where if I feel like I get bored of all the other weapons, then I can have this to do a massive deep dive into. I don't know if I'll ever reach that kind of state, not gonna lie, but at least the option is there.
Hammer goes bonk.
Yes. Hammer time!
This is the part of the video where door number 2 opens, and I admit that everything I've said up until now has been a big fat fucking lie. This isn't Monster Hunter, it's Menu Hunter. Most of your playtime is realistically gonna boil down to making spreadsheets to figure out how to slaughter this innocent animal in the most efficient way possible. When the Super Best Friends made a series on Monster Hunter, they released 3 separate 40-minute videos. Most of it, and by that I mean an hour and a half, was Pat and Wooly yelling about numbers. And that's a pretty accurate depiction of what your playtime's gonna be like. It's gonna be a little bit of Cabela's Big Game Hunt, but mostly CoolMathGames.com. Capcom's really banking on you liking this part of the game, because if you don't, you'll end up doing no damage, or you'll become one of the Reddit virgins that thinks a mega endgame Black Dragon shouldn't be hard? Oh, and while you're there, do yourself a favor and don't start arguing about meta sets, because that shit gets pretty violent. Dave,
oh yeah, I can only imagine. I haven't reached Elatrion yet, but I know Elatrion kind of divided the community because of its specific mechanics, I believe. There's something to do with applying elements and stuff. For me personally, I'm kind of on that min-max grind set. I have that urge in my brain to figure out all these little numbers. So honestly, this part of the gameplay kind of works out for me. But I can understand why other people would find it not fun because, you know, they just want to hunt the monsters. Like, I love Monster Hunter, but I also see where it fails or where people would end up quitting the game. And it is unfortunate. It makes it so that I can't really recommend it to everybody. But for the right person and with a group of friends, I think this game is amazing.
What's better, full Safi or Elatrion Safi?
It's definitely full Safi, like 100%.
No, but Elatrion gives you like the same element, but like more defense though.
No, dude, like it's definitely full Safi, like 100%.
No,
like, I know.
well,
Dude, I've done this like a million
no,
times.
motherfucker,
Like,
I'm
just-
fighting
you guys-
Elatrion. I know that.
This game's skill ceiling is so high it makes Smash Ultimate look like Melee. There is a shitload of tech that the game never tells you about.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can do 2 elemental discharges with a switch axe by clutch clawing after a mount attack? You can
I did
tackle
not
through
know that.
roars with a greatsword. You can
Yes, you
speed
can.
up the quest board animation by holding R1.
You can what?
Speed up the quest board animation by holding R1. You can make a weapon that
Wait, what? Bro, I have 136 hours into Monster Hunter. I never knew this. I guess point proven. All that I know about Monster Hunter was kind of taught to me by my friends who invited me to play the game. And there are systems within the game for you to help like lower rank hunters, because that's probably the main issue with getting into the game that the devs saw. So they tried to incentivize that. But even so, I think these things should be explained better. Hopefully they are in Wilds, because they're not really in World. And what I will say about the difficulty progression in Monster Hunter is that it's certainly not linear. There are plateaus and cliffs. Like, for any new player, the first brick wall is usually an Anjanath, and then the second is the Rathalos. And like, these two monsters really test your skills and what you know of the game, but up to that point in the game doesn't really explain itself or how to play. It's only until you realize that you could literally just normally walk around a monster and the monster won't be able to hit you that you discover how the game is supposed to be played. That it is a lot simpler than just constantly trying to dodge or trying to attack it when it's mad and stuff like that. Those brick walls will definitely turn a lot of people away from the game. And it's unfortunate, because after that, there's just so much fun to be had.
that isn't a longsword. I mean, fuck, even arm wrestling has tech. On a controller, you can hit the circle button and left mouse click at the same time, and you'll get double
I didn't
the
know that.
inputs.
That
What
one
the hell?
might actually count as cheating, but what's the difference, really? Alright,
Bro.
I'm kidding. Get over here. Let's settle this like men. If I win, Safi Elatrion's better.
Oh, you know what? I'm good. I don't really want to play.
I thought you were gonna say, you know what? I'm cheating.
I'm bad at cheat. Which button is it?
I hear you, motherfucker. You're
Nah, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I
can hear that.
Oh, man.
And then all of these mechanics combined are accompanied by brilliantly paced power escalation. You start the game off by beating the fuck out of some lizards that are basically lining up to be murdered, and then you fight their dad, who's pretty much a big punching bag, but he can hit you back. And then you fight Godzilla, who uses the lizard dad like a fucking chew toy, and then launches him at you. And then you fight a funny monkey.
Oh god. Okay, I haven't fought a Rajang yet. Even I know about this guy. I don't think anybody enjoys fighting him.
Who makes Godzilla look like a pork bitch? And there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet that spell out the words consent form!
And I'm
What
not
the
here to lie to you,
frick?
man. This game is hard. Like,
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah, it is.
These late game monsters will kick your ass, and some of them might even seem impossible. They feel like
T-Rex.
walls designed to completely break down your sanity.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier, man. Like, on one hand, I do like the progression system with like the skeletons, the monsters. Sometimes you can tell that, oh, it looks similar to this previous monster that I fought, so it may have these kind of movesets, at least when you're like trying to figure it out on the first fight. Or like when you're fighting a Barioth, like, oh, maybe I can break its arm so that when it leaps towards me, it'll fumble and that'll make it easier to hit. But that still doesn't change how difficult it is to actually fight these things when you don't have the gear for it, or you're not over geared for it. Or there are some straight up fights that are just unpleasant to do, like the Gyarados or the Lavasioth or whatever it's called. Like, those fights just aren't fun. But even then, I still love this game.
But eventually, after what feels like 40 attempts,
you'll finally take down that big fucking monkey.
Awesome.
And then you realize you actually need 10 gorilla ass cheeks to make your new favorite hat, so you fight him again.
Yeah, that's the Monster Hunter experience. I only need one, right? Right? And then that one freaking gem that you need, or whatever other material that it requires, a mantle or whatever, you hunt it over and over and over, and it just doesn't want to drop. So then you're like, oh, okay, I'll just pick up an investigation so I get guaranteed gold materials. But then it doesn't give you the investigation, no matter how many times you beat it up. Like, when I was playing with the peeps in the Discord, I beat up a Teostra like 4 or 5 times. All I got were investigations for Nergi. Like, how does that make any sense?
And every time you kill him, your hunt will be faster and faster.
You'll get better.
Faster.
Imagine that.
And that's not because your number's getting bigger, my friend. It's you, as a hunter, who's getting better. Every time you fight a monster again, you are subconsciously internalizing and learning his moveset. And sooner or later, you'll know his patterns like the back of your hand, and he will be your bitch. And that's what I fucking love about this game, man.
Yeah.
First of all, this fucking music.
Oh. The music is always epic. Nargacuga! Oh, Volcana is fighting Devilcho? And a Fulgur Anjanath. Haven't fought one of these
But
yet.
what really keeps me coming back is that special feeling you get when you finally master a fight.
Agreed. You feel the progress. You feel how much better you are at the game. That is one of the strengths of Monster
When he
Hunter.
does his spin move, he always takes a breather, which means I can probably get a wallbang in. Oh, hitting Devil John here always knocks him out. Oh, Nerg's spikes will shoot out of the hand that he raises higher. Oh, this fight is fucking terrible. Oh, my friend thinks...
See, every single Monster Hunter player feels the exact same way. God, the Lavacios and Giratonis fight suck. He sucks so much.
Thinks he's fucking funny.
Diablos, what a fight.
That's so funny.
Love it.
What?
I'm running a little bit for now.
And he's booling.
We can drop crystals on him here and get him to fight rats.
What?
Oh,
Never
or
mind.
you could run into a
What?
bomb. He ran into the goo like a dumbass.
Okay. That happened to us too when we fought Brachydios for the first time. It's so unexpected where those explosions are going to be, especially when he's agitated. Freaking Josuke out here just punching the ground and blowing shit up. Well, eventually I'll get used to the fight, but man, it's been tough.
One shots?
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Oh. It's the beat. It's the bobber bat.
Dave, I learned how to play
Oh
Soul
God.
Calibur. Dude, I can't heal.
Oh
my.
This is why we need earplugs level 5, people. It's helped me so much.
I've been... Dude, I've been spamming a max potion this whole time. I'm dead.
Ooh, very nice.
Got that ass.
Think about.
Oh, he about to get...
Oh,
The
never
fucking
mind.
squirrel! Son of a bitch! No, I don't want to eat a steak!
I'm literally gonna stand in it. I want to see how bad.
What the heck is that?
You heard me? Bring it, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, damn! Oh!
Did you carve the tail, Sheena?
Did it taste?
Yeah, I got it.
Where is it?
Right here. It's
Oh,
chilling.
gun
it looks
tail.
like a rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh!
I've been duped.
Bro.
I'll convince you to buy this game right now. Look at this. I'm gonna feed my monkey.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your monkey.
Whoa!
No, stop!
Oh my god.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Oh, no.
I can heal you.
I might be stunned. I'm stunned. Oh my god.
You have so many sound effects on your
Get me out of
jeez.
here! No! I
Oh, the save!
My God.
Yo, this is why hammer players are the most base players in all Monster Hunter. You know, I'm not biased, but hammer? What can I say? I think we can all agree, though, that, like, longsword and dual blade players, kind of the enemy in the middle of a hunt when you don't bring flinch free. There have been so many times when I'm playing with friends that in the middle of my big bang combo, they just knock me out of it. So I'm like, bruh, well, what can I do? I can't do anything. Just go for the tail, please. Or alternatively, you can use that level 2 charge on the hammer to knock those particular players out of the way. So then you can do your combo. Very useful to know that you can do that.
Yeah.
And this is what the endgame's like.
Oh boy. Who's this? Ooh. These Elder Dragons are insane.
Oh, Jesus. I need to heal.
Yeah, thought so. That wasn't a Lashion.
What's that?
Oh, okay.
It's not a fun fight.
I am not looking forward to this.
Oh my God!
I'm fucking Dragonfly too. Oh, no, I'm on.
Oh no. Free jerk. Oh.
When you climb that mountain and defeat the undefeatable.
That was sexy.
And then you still don't get the fucking item you need because this game is fucking stupid!
Fuck this, I'm doing get quests. I'm gonna kill myself.
No.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Oh,
As usual,
man.
I'd like to thank my patrons,
That was
which
amazing.
include Chef Boyardee, Papa John's, Madame Tussauds, you know, all the pasta people. They really helped out with this one. And what the fuck was that? Who was that guy? I have no idea.
I don't
He
know.
sounded familiar, though. Like, I swear I've gotten a video of his recommended to me, and I stopped watching the moment I heard him talk. Oh, yeah, what is he doing? He was doing videos on that one game. What's it called? Paladins? Yeah, I think that rings a bell. Pretty sure he said the N-word once. He also used to do these
What?
really unfunny sketches
Whoa.
with, like, this dad and his disabled kid. What was his name?
Oh,
Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Jimmy.
what is this? This is my first video from this guy. This is amazing, though. That was incredible. Thanks so much for recommending it. But honestly, even till today, this video is just so accurate with the current state of Monster Hunter World. Every single Monster Hunter player is gonna feel this way. And I guess the good and the bad, it's kind of the beauty of the game. If you haven't tried it out yet, I do recommend it. Although I will say, it's not for everybody. But once again, my dudes, make sure to go support the OG video. Link is always at the top of the description. That's gonna be it from me today, my dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and happy hunting.